Assalamualaikum and hi, I am Nur Hidayatul Aina and I will start the presentation with the introduction of Sustainability Report of Canon Company. Canon, headquartered in Tokyo, Japan, is a global pioneer in the creation and distribution of image solutions for businesses and consumers. Canon began as a modest company with a few employees and a great desire to succeed. Despite possessing over 60 years of technological expertise, the dedication has not faltered. Canon will continue to use its technology to help people as it seeks to become a company for all people all across the world. In 1933, a modest laboratory focused on producing high-quality cameras was established in a tiny apartment room in Tokyo's Roppongi district. At that time, all greater cameras were European, along with the vast majority produced in Germany. It was in the little room that consists of a bunch of teenagers with a huge idea, which they started working hard to create a high-quality Japanese camera, which marked the birth of Canon. They successfully developed a prototype called Canon after the Buddhist goddess of mercy through hard effort and innovative attitude. Japan's first 35mm focal plane shutter camera was one in 1935, known as the Hansa Canon, which marking the beginnings of the Canon brand. Canon's first trading business, which called as Canon, was established in 1933, and the Precision Optical Industry Co. And also the predecessor of Canon was established a few years later in 1937. Today, the company develops, manufactures, and sells a wide range of copying machines, printers, cameras, optical devices, and other things to meet a wide range of customer requests. Canon's first trading business. All across the world, individuals, families, organizations, and industrial sector recognize and trust the Canon brand. Diversity into new business sectors and advancement in areas of medical imaging, commercial photo printing, network cameras, expert cinematography, and telepresence, as well as company expansion through M&A prospects, would play an important role in attaining the aim of Canon. Canon's mission will be furthered by the development of 3 regional offices throughout the world, which will boost technology and provide items directly to the market. Canon emphasizes the need of developing evolutionary process, production, and sales unit in each global location to ensure that the company's long-term success. Canon also attempts to reduce its environmental effect by procuring ecologically responsible materials and components and by ensuring efficient delivery. Canon is committed to reducing R&D costs as a crucial means of providing distinctive and original goods. In fiscal 2013, the companies invested 306.3 billion in R&D, accounting for more than 8% of sales. And in 2013, the company was issued 3,825 patents in the United States, which placing third among all the corporations. So now, Canon is one of the top 5 patent grantees in the United States for the 28th year in a row. We'll present about the purpose of Sustainability Report. The purpose of this report is intended to assist different partners with understanding Canon's practices. Notwithstanding data on the corporate execution, monetary status, and growth in the field of environmental, social, and corporate governance, which contains a wide scope of data expected for incorporated announcing. The current year's report presents subjects such as the estimate creation process, the historical backdrop of significant wealth creation, instances of significant wealth creation, 2020 business results, and materiality-based drive. On a basic level, this report covers Canon's monetary, social, and natural exercises inside the extent of much representing for 2020. The extent of natural announcing isn't restricted to exercises in the advancement, creation, and deals at functional workers. Rather, it covers each phase on the item lifecycle, including unrefined components and parts fabricating and providers, as well as items used by clients. The sustainability report had published on June 2021 and might be planned for the next sustainability report and published in May 2022. Disclosed data has been modified to reflect changes in computation strategies and the extended extent of destinations covered, as needs be a few information in this report vary from recently revealed information. Canon alludes to all organizations in the Canon group, including Canon Inc. What's more, it's United Auxiliaries while Standard Inc. This report contains at various times realities about Canon, yet in addition forward-looking proclamations in view of plans, possibilities, the board approaches, and methodologies as of the distribution date. These forward-looking articulations are presumptions or assessment in view of data accessible at the time the report was ready. Because of a scope of factors, in any case, the outcomes or conditions of future business exercises might fluctuate from the figures contained in these. Thus, Canon has once again succeeded to enhance the structure and also the readability of the report with these sustainability reports. So that's it.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Alisha binti Rasi. I will proceed with the metrics and performance. Currently, Canon is one of the most well-known companies in the world who is most prominent makers on electronics. The company's business strategy is as interesting as its goods, which are frequently praised for their high quality and everyday workmanship. Simplicity, long-term planning, humanity, and harmony define it. Canon uses a variety of metrics to assess its overall performance both annually and on an as-needed basis. The first indicator that used by Canon is net sales. Selling items is Canon's primary source of net sales, with a smaller portion coming from providing related services. It is vital to examine current market trends when evaluating Canon's sales performance in different areas. Sales of Canon products and services fell by 12.1% in 2020 from the previous year to 3,160,243 million yen, mostly because of the adverse impacts of a contracting market and the negative currency effects of fluctuating exchange rates. The yearly fall in net sales of goods and services was 11.2% and the yearly decline in net sales of services was 11.5%. In 2020, Canon net sales will be 74.5% of total net sales from overseas operations. The second one is gross profit to net sales ratio. The reduction of manufacturing costs and the shortening of product development lead times are two areas in which Canon expects to see an increase in gross profit margins. There will be 14.5% drop in Canon's gross profit in 2020 from 2019. There was a 1.3% drop in the gross profit to revenue ratio, which now stands 43.5%. Reduction in gross domestic product as GDP due to a decline in profit and gross profit ratio. The third is ratio of R&D costs to total revenue. Canon uses R&D expenditure to net sales ratio as a performance measure. Canon is looking to improve in two areas. First and foremost, Canon aims to keep a tight grip on and lower the costs of its sales, general and administrative operations. Canon expects that by making these kinds of investment, it will lay the groundwork for future commercial and operational success. In fiscal 2020, R&D costs were 272,312 million yen, down from 288,503 million yen in fiscal 2019. In fiscal 2020, R&D spending accounted for 8.6% of net sales compared to 8.3% in fiscal 2019. Fourth is operating profit to net sales ratio. Operating profit margin, income before taxes, and net profit margin are all ratios of profit to sales that may be used to gauge a company's profitability. The ratio of operating profit to net sales is one of the examples of profitability ratio, a 36.6% drop in operating profit in 2020 to a total of 110,547 million yen. From 2019 to 2020, the operational profit to sales ratio declined by 1.4% points to 3.5%. Fifth is inventory turnover measured in days. Supply chain administration's efficiency is determined by inventory turnover, which measured in days. In order to record product costs as fast as possible, management feels it is vital to reduce work-in-process inventories and manufacturing lead times while also optimizing completed products inventories to prevent missing out on potential sales opportunities. During fiscal years 2020, 2019, and 2018, Canon had inventory turns of 60, 59, and 56 respectively. When comparing fiscal 2020 to the previous year, inventories dropped by 21,949 million yen despite the dip in revenue. Thus, the number of days it took to turn over inventory remained flat from the prior year. The sixth of metrics and performance is debt to total assets ratio. Due to the lengthy lead periods necessary for research and development, production and sales, it is common for a manufacturing firm such as Canon to take a significant amount of time to earn a profit from a business. Ratios of total debt to total assets were 10.9% on December 31st, 2020, 10.8% on December 31st, 2019, and 8.2% on December 31st, 2018. As of December 31st, 2020, Canon has current operating lease obligations, short-term loans, non-current operating lease liabilities, and long-term debt. The last one is Canon's INC stockholders' equity to total assets ratio. Canon feels that the ratio of shareholders' equity to total assets is a good indicator of the company's long-term viability. A high shareholder equity ratio, in the opinion of Canon's management, is necessary in order for the company to sustain a valuable investment for the company's long-term future development and operations. Keeping a high level of shareholders' equity as a proportion of total assets is crucial for management because of the importance it placed on its research and development activities. Next slide is Canon future commitment and progress. As part of its excellent global cooperation plan, Canon has been working since 1996 to build a business that people all around the world adore and respect. Canon began phase 6 of plan in 2021, which is the last phase of the project. Canon is now refocusing its efforts on the key strategy of supporting portfolio transformation by enhanced efficiency in new business growth. Canon wants to restructure companies into wider chemical process inside the organization to produce a broad variety of products and solutions for certain industries. In order to achieve this, Canon is restructuring its entire operation into 4 divisions, that is imaging, printing, industrial, and medical. In the 2021, Canon is committed to be competitive to improve by shifting the company structure to a more industry-focused business group. To achieve this, Canon makes an improvement into 4 segments. The first one is printing group. Using Canon capabilities in jet technology and electrophotography know-how and office printing sector experience with digital transformation, Canon hopes to develop the commercial printing business, build an industrial printing company, and strengthen Canon's products portfolio. All of the Canon's group resources will be developed to developing new products with outstanding image quality. The Canon will also improve label and package printing capabilities. Canon wants to supply a wide range of hardware to meet the demands of consumers, businesses, industries, and vertical markets. Consumers, businesses, and print service providers will all be able to access Canon's cloud-based on-demand printing. It is undeniable that the COVID-19 outbreak has caused. Before COVID-19, not everyone could print. Canon is hard at work producing innovative products and services for the future of digital transformation, that is DX. Canon expects this will boost profitability. Canon will first extensively research each national and regional market as well as new business potential such as industrial thermal inkjet applications. Canon is also committed to the environment and wants to invest more in this area. The second one is emerging group. Canon wants to take use of Canon optical and network technology to start a smart mobility company. In order to retain a dominant position in the digital camera sector, Canon wants to expand the market for network cameras to cover the social infrastructure sector. Canon's strategy is to grow the smart mobility business employing image processing, optical, network, and video analytics capabilities. Canon has started working with partners to develop and sell technologies including next-generation AGV stars, automatic guided vehicles, and automatic LiDAR sensors. For that, Canon is working with Axis, Milestone, Brief Camera, and Hercules to build a platform that combines AI, IoT, and other technologies to create innovative consumer products. The Canon is also developing AI-based video analytics solution for crowd counting and facial recognition. Canon keeps developing innovative, high-value solutions for fast-growing markets like mirrorless cameras. Canon is focusing on producing concept cameras that emphasize the enjoyment of capturing and editing photograph and movies. A worldwide service and support network will also continue to serve Canon's customers' products. Thirdly, is medical group, increasing sales in Europe, the Americas, and developing regions, as well as entering diagnostics, equipment, and adjacent businesses such as test regions are among Canon's goals for expanding beyond medical diagnostic equipment business. Canon expects long-term profit growth as long as medical imaging equipment and services are required. In particular, the development of platforms that fully use Canon's superior manufacturing technology. Canon will utilize its works to increase CT and MRI scanner performance. Canon is trying to develop a healthcare IT system business that analyzes radiographic images to help treat emergency patients quickly and appropriately. Canon also focuses in biotechnology, which advances medicine. Group resources are being used by Canon to enter in virtual diagnostics, including regions. Canon plans to generate high-quality IPS cell lines for autograph application by 2025 with the help of Kyoto University IPS Cell Research and Application Center to promote Canon's global medical reach and collaborate with world's renowned institutions. Last is industrial group. Canon wants to enhance the OLED production process by innovating new manufacturing techniques, new materials, and increasing systems for semiconductor lithography and FPD production market share by providing competitive products. Canon is modernizing OLED display manufacturing equipment for high-resolution images and streaming video. Canon also wants to create new manufacturing methods and materials. Canon forecasts future growth in semiconductor lithography equipment sales due to increased demand for 5G services, network servers, and other IT infrastructure. Keep high-end dominance while growing KrF market share. Canon will also keep developing nano-imprint lithography to compete in the high-tech lithography sector. Canon can now produce microchips with very precise circuitry at low cost. High-definition panels will continue in demand. With the Canon innovative optical technology, Canon wants to enhance Canon's global market share. Canon's initiative will also produce post-sale money by offering post-installation support and new recommendations, as well as moving into aftermarket areas that benefit consumers. Canon aims to leverage nano-imprint and other technologies to establish new businesses.
Canon believes it is critical to have a continuous conversation with its many stakeholders in order to express the company's ideas to them, to attentively listen to their views in order to improve mutual understanding. As a result, Canon seeks to keep in constant contact with stakeholders by utilizing departments in charge at group companies across the world as levels of interaction. Responding to concerns discovered based on stakeholder feedback, Canon addressed the need of each area properly while also sharing and resolving key global management challenges throughout the company. Canon also provide the Global Reporting Initiative (GRI) standards implementation by categories. It performs the disclosures for sustainability reporting. Canon make it clearer by dividing each GRI into categories such as GIR 304 for biodiversity, 305 for emission, 307 for environmental compliance, 308 for supplier environmental assessment. Furthermore, according to General Concierge Kyoto, Canon is having an involvement with open COVID-19 clarification with many other companies such as Nikon, Honda, Nissan, Ajinomoto, Toyota, and etc. as a founder with the stakeholders, which urge other firms that were in a condition of emergency. Variety of reasons, Canon continues to give an integrated report. First, the integrated report, which aims to provide a comprehensive overview of Canon's operation in a single document. It's likely to be more useful to many readers than separate financial or sustainability reports with a wide vision of a sustainable global society. The section Materiality and SDGs has further information on the stakeholder engagement approach as well as a clearer description of the Sustainable Development Goals connection, SDGs. Canon's vision of environmental value demonstrates how Canon's advancement improves service quality while lowering environmental effect at every stage of the product life cycle. Canon also has managed to enhance the structure and hence the readability of the report once more with this integrated report. The section Value Generation and CSR Reporting compile essential disclosures in a more logical and understandable format. Canon's methodology for recognizing and defining material issues is improving. This should be enhanced by moving away from Canon's broad categories of materiality issues and toward more detail. The SDGs continue importance to Canon's business and cooperations was highlighted throughout the discussion. Moreover, for the year 2019 and 2020, Canon has gained third-party confirmation from Lloyd Registered Quality Assurance Limited, LRQA, for greenhouse gases emission, energy consumption and water usage information in the Canon Sustainability Report 2021. It includes the assurance engagement, which are firstly the compliance with the company's disclosure methodology for the selected dataset, and second, to verify greenhouse gas emissions as presented in the report have been prepared in accordance with ISO 14064. Last but not least, Canon provide the environmental outreach classes. These classes raise awareness of the importance of recycling by using experiments to sort materials with different characteristics to help promote a deeper understanding of environmental issues, and are certified by the organizing committee of the Tokyo 2020 Olympic and Paralympic Games as part of the Tokyo 2020 official program for sustainability.
Next, I will explain about the sustainability reporting indicator and self-interpretation. So, for human rights performance, we grade the highest score because of the flow of this report. It's amazing. Canon strives to create workplaces where the rights of every employee are respected. Canon also promotes discussion between labour and management to address various labour concerns. Canon employment standard and harassment prevention provision to forbid additional sorts of harassment, including the maternity harassment, in addition to sexual harassment and misuse of authority. The Canon Group Code of Conduct promotes individual dignity and forbids discrimination on the basis of race, religion, nationality, gender, age, sexual orientation, or gender identity. Next, labour practices and disease work performance. We grade second high score for it. For occupational safety and health, Canon stated that their target for 2020 but did not show its implementation further elaboration. But overall, it was almost perfect. Canon stated that they are improving their workers' mental health and enhancing their workers by various training and lifetime education. In training young employees under the age of 30 can participate in a practical study program at a local company in Asia through the Asia Training Program. The overseas study program for technicians aim to train engineers and technicians who will be able to work overseas while also learning skills that will help them contribute to Canon's key industry in the future. For product responsibility, we grade the highest score. Canon claims that it attempts to enhance quality throughout the product life cycle in order to give consumers with satisfied quality management goods. Canon also has established strong quality management standards that go beyond legal and regulatory requirement to ensure that consumers may use their goods with total confidence. During product safety, Canon also develop strong quality management standards that go above and beyond legal and regulatory requirements to guarantee that their consumers may utilize their goods with total confidence. Last but not least, for society performance, Canon uses technology and business experience to contribute to the long-term development of local communities, supporting young people engaging on SDGs initiative. For example, Canon India implements the 4E's project in collaboration with the NGO Humana People to People India to promote the education of the next generation across Asia. However, Canon does not state it precisely about the 4E's project.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Naisa Kamarusani. So next I will proceed to present the sustainability performance analysis. So various large companies have implemented sustainability performance analysis, which to ensure that the management objective and the environmental charter, for example, run as planned. In the success of the sustainability report, cooperation between management and employees is also highly emphasized. Therefore, there is a deviation of human rights, labor practices, and decent works, product responsibility, and the society in the sustainability report, which shows the various aspects of implementing sustainability activity. The first subcategories of sustainability performance analysis is human rights. Canon Group prohibits all executive and employees from discriminating based on race, religion, nationality, gender, age, or unfair grounds, regardless of their position or job. Corporate social responsibility policy statement by Canon Group, which outlines the group's essential corporate duties, also clearly indicates respect for employee rights. The statement has been published in English through the corporate website. For example, Canon Incorporated and the Canon Trade Union enter into the labor agreement with the commitment to work transparently to resolve issues peacefully, promptly. Secondly, labor practices and decent works are the second subcategories of sustainability performance analysis. Canon constantly strives to hire, recruit, and retrain talent to achieve globalization and innovation in its business to achieve sustainability growth. Canon has established various programs and systems to ensure labor practices and decent work to its employees, regardless of rank and expertise, such as career matching and a work-life balance program for children to support the continued employment of each employee, so that they remain motivated and maximize skills and abilities in the long run. For example, survey feedback will be distributed to employees from each division, including the management, in a policy formulation. Product responsibility is the third subcategory of sustainability performance analysis. So Canon has established its basic quality concept to ensure customers have no complaints and no problems since 1964, and always strive to gain the trust and satisfaction of customers worldwide by providing better quality products. Canon also set the motto of Canon Quality Shared by Canon, which incorporates the keywords safety, wisdom, and satisfaction. The three elements are crucial for the quality that Canon product should offer. Canon created a section for a product responsibility such as quality management. Lastly, the fourth sustainability performance analysis is society. Canon has contributes to the sustainability development of local communities using technology and knowledge gained in the business. For example, Canon South Africa provided equipment and training to support Wild Shots Outreach, which one of the non-government organization to foster awareness about nature conservancy and educate young people about wild animals through photography. While Canon Asia also has contributed to the education development of the next generation in Asia. Canon has created 10 Canon Hope Elementary Schools in China to provide better learning environment through improved access to education. The four subcategories have different objectives, activities, and targets to be compared. There must be a benefits and weakness in every planning. So firstly, Canon has higher human rights performance than others because maintaining the welfare of employees while maintaining the quality of Canon product is very crucial. For example, if human rights such as the Canon Employees Association are not allowed, the employees cannot resolve any problems against management quickly. Next, labor practices and decent work performance are also high when Canon Incorporated has created flexible work styles and reduced total work hours to employees by allowing employees to plan paid leave to the company so that employees are not stressed with any excessive workload. In addition, human rights, labor practices and decent work, society performance compared to the product responsibility is exceptionally better, especially when the Canon company always maintain the quality and the safety of the product produced by creating a special deviation for quality responsibility to avoid any complaints from customer because customer satisfaction is the company's good name. Finally, society performance compared to the human rights, labor practices and decent work, product responsibility performance is also high as Canon always provide beneficial society activities to residents in remote areas by revealing the importance of care and conservation of the environment and wildlife through the photography. So that's all from me. Thank you.
As a conclusion, Canon Group's sustainability report has its own advantages where this can be seen based on the policies and principles used as a guideline to describe Canon that wants to be happen in the organization as well as the stakeholders in terms of product planning, product production and how it managed over the period until the product is produced. So that's all from us. Thank you.